First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you burn me up, you burn me up, you burn me up, he's done it again. Touchdown, pain. Let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my life again. He's at the 25, and the 13, and the 15, things turn, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did. Ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down. It rained down like. And the flames, you're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. Hey, you burn me up, you burn me up, believer, believer.
Outside into the end zone, the ball is caught for a touchdown.
I think he one-handed this.
Wilson, ball that is 2 points away. Diving! Oh my goodness, he did it. Elliott.
High five from everyone. High five from everyone. Everyone get in on the high five party.
Hello everybody, welcome to Jester&Jestette, and today we have our Week 1 NFL predictions over here for the whole season of how we're going to do this for you guys. Each week we'll come in, we'll do different things for each season, for each game, so that make our predictions. At the end of the season, we'll figure out who wins, whichever bet over here that will be, which description will be at the bottom for picks you guys can make for a bet, or you can follow us on our Twitter account, the Facebook, and everything else, and give us your opinion on what the bet should be. Like always, though, we also have Simply Alicia with us. Down there, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow her, and everything else. Let's get everything started, shall we?
Right, because you're gonna lose. I just want to put that out.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I mean, just accept it, and we can move forward.
You got 17 weeks to be bitching, okay? Not week 1.
I don't care. I'm gonna bitch all day, every day, no problem.
So anyway, first off, we have tonight's game, which is the Thursday night game. We have the Patriots versus the Chiefs. Which is the fun of, both people have, their big star, kind of technically one of the big players out for the season.
Right. That is
Edmonds out for the Patriots, and then Ware's out for the Chiefs. So it's like, take out the passing game for one and the running game for the other one.
Well, most people would probably say this is a no-brainer. I'm pretty positive we're going to pick the same. And it breaks my heart to even have to pick this team because I can't stand them.
I hear you on that.
If that says anything about who I'm picking, there we have that. But I'm going with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Although it's week 1, they very well could lose.
Yeah. I'm going the same thing. Patriots. I mean, it's yeah. They always find some stupid ass way to cheat. I mean, when
Right. Oh, goodness. I can't stand a cheater or a winner in that fact, Whatever.
like, now we go over to our Sunday games. Our
Yeah, I was
lot
like, let me
games.
just move on because I don't even like to give them any
Yeah.
time.
We have the Bills versus the Jets.
Ooh, the Bills versus the Jets. You know what? I really think this is going to be the Bills' year. I ain't lying.
No, I like the Bills too. I don't get me wrong. I think the Bills have a better rushing game, but the Jets have a better passing game. So it's gonna be
Whoa. Have we been watching the same Jets or not?
against each other. They have a better passing game, though.
Right,
The
but
Bills have a better
are
rushing
we
game.
watching the same Jets?
No. I understand the Jets are a terrible passing game in a normal state.
They're just terrible at the game.
Hmm.
I can only let the record show. But anywho. Right. So who are you picking? I'm interested because you making it like you might pick the Jets.
Oh no! I'm picking the Bills. I like the Bills a lot better than the Jets.
Right. Me too. So we can agree that we're taking the Bills. But it sounded to me that you were about to justify why the Jets stand a chance.
Give them their credit, okay? Give them their credit. The Jets at least did something in the past. Give them their credit at least.
Okay, well, I mean, if I'm going to give the Jets their credit, then everybody should just give my Cowboys their credit. Because, man, we did some shit in the past, too.
Hey, we'll get to that later, okay? That's Sunday.
Right, motherfuckers are still hating, though, right? Okay.
That one we'll probably have to
We'll get to
discuss.
that later. We'll get there. We'll get there when we get to that late night Sunday game. We'll get there.
Now, okay. So now the next game is the one that I don't give a shit about, but I know will be televised around here because of where I live. We have the Steelers versus the Browns.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I hate both teams. So
That's time, but, they'll just say I'm hating, but waste of time.
I do not believe Cleveland's going to go 1-16 again. I believe they'll actually win a couple games. I mean, everyone has their bad year, but I hate to say this, but I have to go. I hate to say it.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said I hate to say it, but I'm picking Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm perfectly fine with losing in week 1. I'm taking the Browns. I think they're going to show up. They're going to show up and they're going to show out. And I'm going to be 3-0 so far. And it's all going to be because you picked Pittsburgh. You did it to yourself.
Okay. Well, okay, so now the next game over here, this is where when I was looking up, I was kind of confused on which team I wanted to pick because of the reasons. We have Jacksonville versus Texans.
Ooh.
And I mean, Jacksonville's my AFC team.
Right.
And then, I mean,
Whoa. Did you say Jacksonville is your what?
My AFC team.
You have 2 teams too? You and Patricia with this 2-team bullshit. No.
It's not like that. It's like the thing of like if I had to pick a team from the AFC, I like Jacksonville. The team I have picked.
But your team is your team. The Packers. Hold on, let me get her.
But I mean, Jacksonville, the last couple of years they've been building up. Houston though, and just keep missing the playoffs, so it goes right there. Which team's really gonna get it? I'm gonna go wild shot. I'm going Jacksonville. I'm taking my wild shot for Jacksonville.
Oh, really? Okay, well that works because I'm going with the Texans. I am biased just being a huge JJ Watt fan. So I try not to ever bet against them unless it's obvious that what's going to happen. And this isn't obvious. I really think they could pull it off. I really think they could win. I don't think it'll be a blowout. It's going to be a good game.
I think it's going to be a very close game, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, here's one of the games I'm supposed to be biased on. Let's say I'm supposed to be biased on. We have the Lions versus the Cardinals.
Oh.
Now, Lions have no running game whatsoever. Last season, they couldn't even get 100 yards rushing for any game.
So you don't think that I didn't really pay attention to the draft this year. I've been very stuck in baseball season because my Red Sox are doing it. But they didn't pick up any help for that?
Not that I know of. I mean, I really didn't pay attention to the draft myself, but still, though. I mean, from what I saw in the report and shit, they're trying to keep the same people on their team, though, for this year to see if this is going to help them before they try to do something bigger.
Oh.
So,
one of those.
I'm going for the Cardinals.
What? Really?
I try to take myself out of the whole bias thing of, okay, it's my division thing, but the Cardinals seem like they'll do a little bit better. At least for this game, anyways.
I mean, I think the Cardinals are going to have a good season, but I don't know why I feel like the Lions are going to win. I feel like the Lions are going to win this. I feel like they're just going to be able to outdo them by a little bit. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
It's not likely, but you know.
Just like assume you know.
Right, I would be like 2-12. Some bullshit.
Okay, so now we have the Bears going against the team that choked in the Super Bowl, the Falcons.
Well, the Falcons are going to have something to prove.
That's what they were saying, though. They were saying over here, you know, that's what happened to the Panthers the season before. They lost their first game, and it kind of rattled them for the rest of the season. That's why they had a bad year. We're trying to say the Falcons kind of need this one.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that the Bears have not shown shit in years.
Right.
I have friends who are Bears fans, and I'll make fun of them constantly. They have not shown shit in years. I don't even like the Falcons at all. And Chris knows that one.
Yeah. I mean,
and, you know,
I personally ain't got nothing against the Falcons, but they did stink it up at the Super Bowl. It was just disappointing, I guess, you could say. And I feel like they need to win. To me, it's not even about like, oh, can they beat them? It's like they need to beat them. Yeah. So I kind of feel like I need to pick them because they need to win. If they don't win, yeah, boy, I don't know. I won't be getting on ESPN the next day because I don't want to hear it. But I will be calling Chris to talk shit. Right.
Okay, here. So this game right here, I actually like this game because this is my mom's favorite team. But we have the Raiders versus the Titans, and now that we have Derek Carr back, which makes me really happy. So automatically, I'm picking the Raiders for this one, just because Carr's back from his injury.
Right? You got to see what he's gonna do. You just got to. I mean, we're gonna have to agree because I'm taking the Raiders as well.
They were straightforward. I still believe they would have made it to the Super Bowl if he didn't get injured last season.
I mean, they were going. Like, I've never been excited to see, like, a Raiders game. I was just like, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God. And then shit happened. And it was so disappointing.
Okay. It was. Okay, so now we have a game that could also go either way, I guess you could say. We have the Ravens versus the Bengals.
Yeah, that's a toss-up. Well, let's see. Since I am sitting here in the living room with a Ravens fan, one of my really good friends, I know not to say nothing this week about the Ravens. I know not to say nothing. But the Bengals, I mean, I feel like they're equal. They're equal. They're equals.
Yeah. They're pretty good. They're like...
Are you saying that the Bengals are...
they're always a challenge. That's what I'm saying.
He says the Bengals are always a challenge.
But we're still going to win.
But see, so if there's some doubt in a Ravens fan head...
I'm not doubting it. I'm just saying that they're a little bit better than some of the other.
Oh
weeks.
my God. Who are you taking, Ethan? I want to hear your reason why. Tell me.
I'm taking the Bengals. I'm also going to take the Bengals on this one, though. Over the years, Bengals have been the team over here that gave the Steelers more trouble. They seem to be the better team overall when it comes to. I think the Bengals have a better chance to get the playoff.
Adam said he is not subscribing because you chose the Bengals. Oh, man. I love it. Oh, so all right. So basically, the Bengals have always been kind of one step ahead.
Yeah, I give them that.
Okay, but don't you feel that Baltimore needs this win? I feel like Baltimore needs it, like the Falcons need it.
I mean, you think you go that with either way, though. Like, both teams, because they're pretty much both evenly matched in a way, though. I mean, but the Ravens have won the Super Bowl. Bengals have been there and lost every damn time they've been there. So it's like the Ravens have, the ring concept of showing they're better, but the Bengals have the records of showing that they're better.
I'm having a hard time. I mean, even if I take Adam out of the equation and I just look at the facts, I mean, I do feel like, shut up, Bella. I will pop your behind.
Sit down somewhere.
I do feel like they are evenly matched, as far as they both have the ability to win. But I feel like if Baltimore loses week 1, it kind of crushes their morale. Like, I don't see them having that, okay, we lost, now let's go out there and win. I feel like something's going to happen and it's going to make for a bad start of the season. But if the Bengals lose, I feel like they have the confidence that they could bounce back.
That's a downfall.
Right.
Every time something, it happens in games too. Like they'll do awesome, and then like in the fourth quarter, somebody will fuck something up, and
then boom, exactly. And I feel, and that's why I feel like they're in a must-win situation because if they don't start their season off like on a high note, then it's going to implode for a little while. So, I mean, I want to pick the Ravens, though, because I think they know, like, if we don't win this game, we're going to be in our heads, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So I think they're going to go out there. And, I mean, who doesn't love...
Move on when they fuck up, they'd be good.
Well, right, but they don't. It's the problem. They don't move on. They're like, we fucked up, and now let's make it even worse.
Let's dwell on it.
And worse and worse and worse. For the sake of going against Ethan, I'm going to take the Ravens. Okay, yay. Adam will subscribe to Simply Alicia, just not Jester and Jestette. But I really think I'm going to get the W right there. I really think I am.
I wouldn't be surprised that one went to overtime.
Because they're so evenly matched. I wonder what's going to be the upset of the week. I don't think we've gotten to it yet.
Okay, so next we have the Eagles versus the Redskins.
Oh my God, it's Crystal versus Patricia. Oh,
my cousin's an Eagles fan, so it's like I watch her all the time.
Do you understand that I can't pick between these two teams? It has nothing to do. It's my division. They all are beneath me.
Just wait.
They all are beneath me. So I mean,
What dreamland are you in?
I mean, I'm in one where I know I can't depend on the Redskins. Oh, shit. Oh my God.
I said sleep outside.
Oh God. Ethan, who are you picking? Who?
I'm gonna take the Redskins. I've never really been an Eagles fan, and I don't know. The Eagles never impressed me. So I'm gonna take the Redskins for this one. Either way, I really don't care who wins. I mean, I really don't care for the team, but honestly, I'm gonna take the Redskins for this one.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
He is no pieces already. He's eating it.
Eagles.
This is why you're gonna lose. This is why you're gonna lose this season because you can't pick against like your friends.
Well, I can't pick against. I mean, in my division, I don't want either of them to win. And the last thing I want to do is be caught on record, like going for any of these motherfuckers. Ugh. But for the sake of football and, you know, picks and gambling, I'm going to go with the Eagles. I'm sorry. I can't pick the Redskins in week 1. I can't do it. I cannot pick the Redskins without seeing anything that they have to offer. So, Eagles. I have to pick the Eagles.
Look right here. I still have one more division game to go in here, and whenever I get to that one here, you'll understand why the hell I have a hard time picking my division for anything.
Oh, man.
Okay, so before we get to the 4 o'clock games, this right here was supposed to be the last 1 o'clock game, but I want to make a special thing for that. It was the Dolphins versus Tampa Bay, but because of Hurricane Irma, the game has been postponed to no one knows when. I want to say, you know, good luck to everybody who's in Florida right now. Hopefully, you know, everything goes okay with you guys. I have family that's in Florida. You know, hope everybody's safe. Hopefully, it doesn't hit as hard as it will for you guys. Hopefully, everybody's safe and you go and get going with you guys here as soon as you can.
I know that's right. Make sure you guys donate to help those in need. That's important, you know. I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for people in need. I always want to help others. I'm sorry.
So we're going to start our 4 o'clock games. We have the Colts versus the Rams.
Oh, I'm clearly going with the Colts.
Yeah, so am I. This might be your blowaway game, by the way.
Right. Scrappy, can you please?
So next we have the Panthers versus the 49ers.
You know, this is going to be a good game.
Good man.
Well, I mean, I don't know who to pick. It's not like right in my brain. I can be like, oh, boom. It's just not there for me. Because I think the 49ers are going to do hopefully a lot better. The Panthers, they're not like some junk. So it's a good matchup.
Well, let's see. My brother's a 49ers fan. And, I mean, I have a friend who's a Panthers fan. But I'll stick it right here with the family. I'm going to pick the 49ers for this one. I think it'll be a very close game either way. I'm going to take the 49ers for it.
I'm going to go with the Panthers.
Good choice.
I like the Panthers. I'm excited. I'm excited for the 49ers too. But I'm still a little bit salty with them over the Kaepernick thing. So they will not be getting any credit out of me.
Ended.
Exactly. Poor man. Can this man play ball? My argument is, just to address it a little bit, okay? There are worse things in the world that people do, okay? And they're still employed. They're not helping others. They're just doing whatever. I mean, hello, Donald Trump is president. If that doesn't say enough, then I don't know what does. If Donald Trump can be president, then Colin, whatever, Kaepernick can play fucking football. All right, go ahead. Next game.
Okay, so the next game is a game that I actually, looking for. The Seahawks versus the Packers.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game, and it's a hard pitch.
It is. I mean, no matter what, I gotta take my Packers. No matter what, there's no doubt on that one.
Right, we know who you're picking.
But I
Man,
mean,
that's a tough
I
game.
mean, my thing is, you gotta think about it. That's like, if you really sit down there, that's like a playoff style game right there itself. It could go either way.
I know. Oh my gosh. I hate when it comes to this game, no matter when it is, and I'm mad that it's week 1.
Yes.
You know, like this is always a hard matchup to choose.
I mean, my biggest thing is this right here is going to affect either team. Because whoever loses this game, you're gonna see probably gonna lose the next couple games.
Yeah, they're these teams they're almost like the Ravens. When something bad goes down, it's a division thing maybe. I don't know, but let's see. Man, I mean, I think Russell Wilson's in a good space, maybe too good of a space, so he just might be too relaxed, or he might be ready to show out. I don't ever like going against Clay Matthews in week 1. Oh man, this is tough. This is really hard. I would like if I were a fan of either of them, it would be so easy because I would just pick my team. But
Yeah.
I really do like them both. You know.
I give Seahawks their credit. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Packers fan.
You know what? To make it interesting, I'm going to pick the Seahawks. I mean, I really don't know who I would have picked, but I'm going to pick the Seahawks because I like both teams, and it's week 1. I need to have been able to at least got to see them play before having to pick between the two of them.
Yeah, well, then I don't feel bad for what's coming out. So now we have our Sunday night game. We have Giants versus the Cowboys.
Well, clearly I'm picking my team. But now that we're here, we can address the elephant in the room. We could talk about this Ezekiel Elliott situation that is going on. So from what I understand, because like I said, I have been in baseball world, you know, trying to put all my energy into my Red Sox. He apparently or allegedly whooped some female's ass, right? I believe that's what it is. I meant to look it up, but he allegedly did this. They suspend him. He gets an appeal. They're like, yeah, he's going to win. And then they're like, psych your mind. No, you're not going to play. So you have to go to the next level, you know, to try to win. So then I'm like, how does this affect my team? It's really not going to affect them at all, to be real, because we're the Cowboys. Duh. But it's just for the simple fact of why you wait all the way till now to decide that this man whipped your ass. You wait till he done had a bomb season and it's partying it up and spending money. I hate gold diggers trying to ruin people's careers. Ezekiel Elliott, keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. Okay. Cowboys, they're going to win.
Well, this is that one. Now, my dad's a Cowboys fan. So, me and him always rap each other.
Your dad's cool in my book.
But my thing is, last season, the Giants had the Cowboys number each time. And
why you bring
honestly,
why you bringing up shit?
I did.
They did.
I don't like the Giants.
They had our number like a motherfucker.
I don't like the Giants. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going to go with the Giants. I think the Giants are probably still going to beat them this season, at least for game 1.
Whoa! So just because they had our number every single time last year, you're going to assume they're going to come into the season having our number?
Yeah, they're still riding high on, you know, being able to defeat you last time. I mean, you don't think Elliott's going to be an effect, but I think Elliott might have some like a little bit of effect on it. You know.
I mean, he's good. Don't get me wrong, but our team has other good people. You know, if that were the case, we never win a game because they don't ever get to throw the ball to damn Des Bryant. You pick him, you might as well know you might get one catch a game.
Well, you put this player. As long as your quarterback don't get injured and you get Romo back, you're okay.
Romo retired, so I ain't got to worry about his bitch ass not in another game. Okay? Yes, statistically, excellent quarterback. Cowboy fan, I don't want nothing to do with his ass. But good job. Happy retirement. Thank you for your service. Next.
Yeah. Okay, so now we got the first Monday night game where, you know, you kept wanting to bitch about your division game. We have the Saints versus the Vikings.
Ooh. I'm going with the Vikings.
So am I, actually, and I know that's a division game. It's like the Vikings gave out trouble last season. I think they can. I think they can hold on their own.
Yeah, definitely. I see it being a good game for the Vikings.
Okay, so the last game we have, which we have to do for our tiebreaker, which would mean that we would have to give out a score. Let's see the closest if it comes down to that. We have the Chargers versus the Broncos.
Chargers versus the Broncos. I'm gonna pick the Broncos in hopes that they can show up and do something. I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game, though.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it could be a low-scoring game or a blowout because, I'm sorry, what was it? Sorry, I lose train of thought because I'm listening to Patricia's conversation too. Yeah, I think that the Broncos, I think they need to win. And
They need to win. I mean, they're a big team either way.
right, but if they don't win coming out of the gate, then people are going to talk shit. If the Rams don't win, it's nothing new.
Chargers. We're playing the Chargers.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I picked the Chargers.
Oh, you're picking the Chargers now?
Yeah, sorry. I had the teams all jacked up in my mind. I would like to go with the Chargers.
Okay. What score do you want?
24-17.
Well, okay. For art of the tiebreaker, I'm going to pick the Broncos. I think they're just going to. I like the Chargers. Don't get me wrong, but I think the Broncos are going to edge out just a little bit more on it. I'm going to go 35-20.
Ooh. So you think the Broncos are just going to show up a little bit more than the Chargers?
Yeah, just a little bit more. I think maybe like an interception or something like that is what's going to screw over the Chargers towards the end. It's going to be that something little. And plus, I mean, it's a tiebreaker concept anyways.
Right, so yeah. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of mixture of teams. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I mean, I went with the Chargers because I think that the Chargers are going to wind up being the ones doing just a little bit better. You know, like,
So either way.
I feel like they're going to do it just a little bit.
So any final words or thoughts or anything else for everybody that's watching for this week?
Make sure you guys drop some suggestions because I would like to see Ethan do anything crazy on the internet.
Won't be the first time, people. Will not be the first time.
Well, it would be the first time for me if I lose, so that's why I have to win.
First time you lose. You remember all the wrestling ones we did with Alicia? You've not won yet.
I don't know what he is speaking of. He's an ass. But anywho, I mean, let us know your picks. Are there any picks that, you know, are crazy that you think, like, how the heck did we do that? Who would come up with that? I would like to know that.
But anyways, guys, I want you to like, comment, subscribe, don't forget to follow Simply Alicia, the description's out at the bottom. And also, if you would like to contribute over to her,
Just trying to show you some cowboy stuff.